Basic English Grammar for ESL Students, Lesson 17. Lesson 17 is about the past tense of regular verbs. The past tense of regular verbs. There are three ways to say the past tense of regular verbs. Add ed to the present tense form of the verb. Lesson 17 is the pronunciation like the letter D. To open, opened. To close, closed. To play, played. To stay, stayed. He opened and closed the door. What did he do? He opened and closed the door. What did he open and close? The door. A few minutes ago. What is the question? When did he open and close the door? Who opened and closed the door? He did. What did he do a few minutes ago? Try to write the answer. He opened and closed. What did he open and close? He opened and closed the door. When did he open and close the door? He opened and closed the door a few minutes ago. He opened and closed the door a few minutes ago. I stayed home while he played baseball at the park. I stayed home while he played baseball at the park. What's the question? What did you do? The question? Where did you stay? The question? When did you stay home? While he played. The question? Who stayed home? Question? What did he do? The question? What did he play? The question? Where did he play baseball? Who played baseball? He did. What did you do? Try to write the answer. I stayed. Where did you stay? I stayed home. When did you stay home? While he played What did he play? I stayed home while he played baseball. Where did he play baseball? I stayed home while he played baseball at the park. The past tense of regular verbs. More past tense verbs that sound like the letter D or D. To call, called. To listen, listened. To arrive, arrived. To clean, cleaned. She called her teacher at school yesterday. Who called her teacher yesterday? She did. Who did she call yesterday? Her teacher. Where did she call her teacher? At school. What did she do yesterday? What did she do yesterday? She called her teacher. When did she call her teacher? Yesterday. What did she do yesterday? Try to write the answer. She called. Who did she call yesterday? Her teacher. Where did she call her teacher? At school. When did she call her teacher? Yesterday. Now, try to ask me the question. The answer, her teacher. Who did she call yesterday? Where did she call her teacher? Who called her teacher at school yesterday? When did she call her teacher? I arrived at the airport at 7:30 yesterday. Who arrived at the airport yesterday? I did. Where did you arrive at 7:30 yesterday? At the airport. What time did you arrive at the airport? At 7:30. What did you do at 7:30 yesterday? I arrived at the airport. When did you arrive at the airport at 7:30? Yesterday. What did you do at 7:30 yesterday? Write the answer. I arrived. Where did you arrive at 7:30 yesterday? I arrived at the airport. What time did you arrive at the airport? I arrived at the airport at 7:30. When did you arrive at the airport at 7:30? I arrived at the airport at 7:30 yesterday. Now ask the questions. What did you do at the airport at 7:30 yesterday? What time did you arrive at the airport yesterday? Where did you arrive at 7:30 yesterday? When did you arrive at the airport at 7:30? He listened to her while she cleaned the house. Who listened to her while she cleaned the house? He did. Who did he listen to while she cleaned the house. To her. Who cleaned the house while he listened to her? She did. What did he do? He listened. What did she do? She cleaned. When did he listen to her? While she cleaned the house. When did she clean the house? While he listened to her. Past tense of regular verbs. More past tense verbs that sound like the letter D. To cry. Cried. To spill. Spilled. To argue. Argued. To use. Used. He cried because she spilled his milk on the floor. She spilled. What's the question? What did she do? His milk. What's the question? What did she spill? She did. The question? Who spilled his milk? On the floor. Question? Where did she spill his milk? He cried. Question? What did he do? He did. The question? Who cried? Because she spilled his milk on the floor. Question? Why did he cry? What happened? Try to write the answer. He cried because she spilled his milk on the floor. He cried because she spilled his milk on the floor. They argued because he used her toothbrush. What did he do? He used her toothbrush. What did he use? Her toothbrush. Who used her toothbrush? He did. What did they do? They argued. Who argued? They did. Why did they argue? Because he used her toothbrush. What happened? Try to write the answer. They argued because he used her toothbrush. This is the end of Basic English Grammar for ESL Students, Lesson 17.